Oh my god, this was not worth it.
Welcome everyone!
That was
we
an
are the
awkward amount of time
Grin.
that they just stood there.
Yeah, Goku just staring at his butt.
There you go. My arm is in physical pain, and off screen, he did that awkward stare thing 5 times.
Yep.
It depends. Do I have to waggle the Wii remote? Are you gonna poop?
The thing is,
He's
this
definitely pooping. Oh god, it hurts so much!
He is old, so...
I haven't been able to poop for all those
this isn't
years.
even anything different, it's just energy blasts. Which
And
weirdly enough phase through a person rather than actually...
How does no one lose their hair from lasers?
Or
Like,
most of their body parts here.
These lasers are capable of disintegrating people, but their hair never gets evaporated.
About the most a human could manage, I'd say.
There's a lot of dead children in this
He's not a
part.
human.
To be fair, Tien's human, Chaozu's a human, Yajirobe's a human.
Yeah, but like... Okay,
King Furry is a human.
I know that like they retconned a lot of stuff.
Oolong's
Dragon
apparently
Ball Z.
listed as human.
I know they
Puar is human!
No, they're Beastmen. They took a furry pill. They don't have... like, I know that a lot of this is like retconned by Dragon Ball Z, but like, in Dragon Ball Z logic, how does King Piccolo not know about Saiyans?
I'll just take that ball.
He's also from space.
He didn't even remember he was from space.
I guess, yeah, he just forgot somehow.
Well, no, okay, admittedly, this one would probably remember he's from space. Young Piccolo didn't remember he was from space.
Now we can add to our collection of my balls.
So, now...
Who killed Piano? Didn't he die because his neck broke when Piccolo got, like, slapped towards him?
I am amazed you remembered that trivia about the obscure character of Piano, who's only ever had any significance in one Japanese Dragon Ball card game.
It's also funny because I remembered Piano easier than Cymbal, Trumpet. That's not
There
his
was
name.
no Trumpet.
It's Treble? What is his name?
Tambourine. The most significant one, and only one of them who's been consistently playable.
There you go, Cymbal.
And then
Trumpet.
Drum.
Yeah, I wasn't even going to remember his name.
There was a couple others also introduced only in a card game in Japan.
My head hurts.
There has been a lot of Dragon Ball Z card games for some reason.
I'll take that. Yeah, probably. I wouldn't have spent 6 minutes on it if you didn't keep staring into me.
Yeah, that feels a bit unfair. You can't do anything to fix the time there. I will say, we've probably got at least 15 S ranks, maybe not 20. So we'll have all but 2 of the characters by the end of this.
What a shame. I'll just like
So
steal.
we need 20 S ranks to get the other characters, and then we need all the S ranks and all the treasure to get the last.
We need to just like steal a PNG of the characters off the internet and
Nah.
edit them in.
We'll be honest about our accomplishments.
It'll be funny though.
This hopefully we'll be able to end this with us screaming "Ah!"
Alright, let's get
Or-
started.
Okay, so aside from bringing up my shame,
If you get
Which-
if we get 2 S's on these next levels, then we get to scream ass.
let's see if Yajirobe says it.
What ass?
Finally gone. Can't believe Goku's dead.
You sound real torn up about it, buddy.
You've known it for all of 15 minutes.
I guess he's dead.
Well, okay, longer than that, about 15 hours, but. And Goku ate his fish.
Might as well put up a grave for him.
Oh, they skipped out the line. He says, besides, not like there's much meat on him anyway.
Yeah. And it wouldn't
He
be
considered
cannibalism.
whether he'd eat Goku.
I started beating again.
Wouldn't be cannibalism though, would it?
No, it wouldn't.
Water.
You're dead.
Go.
Just frozen in the
Goku drowns.
river.
You're really something. Coming back to life like
Yeah. Technically impossible. Well, not really, but yeah.
Like, I don't understand what injuries Goku had, because he basically just couldn't move his body after this.
What can you do?
He got
That
punched
Piccolo is a
and
real-life
lasered.
monster.
Yeah, but what, like, is it broken bones, muscles?
That Piccolo is a real life monster, he says. Admittedly,
Also,
Yajirobe-
conveniently, Yajirobe, one of, like, only 5 people who knew who King Piccolo was, bumped into Goku.
Yeah. Also,
Never explained why he knew King Piccolo.
Yeah, Corn Tower.
I'll tell you where it is. Can you take me?
Was it like how Goku just assumes Yajirobe can climb the tower?
It's too messed up to
Goku
move
just fought the
very
guy. Goku punched him as hard as he could, and Yajirobe brushed it off.
Yeah, to be fair, what is Yajirobe?
Goku's first comment to one of the first comments to Yajirobe, and also a comment he made to Metallotron, is like, "Why didn't you join the World Martial Arts Tournament?"
Yeah. It's not wrong.
Whenever Goku encounters someone strong, he's like, "Why didn't you join in the
To
martial
be
arts
fair,
tournament?" You could've probably-
Yajirobe's main weapon is a sword. He doesn't actually have
Yeah, but even in a
martial
fist
art.
fight, Yajirobe, because Yajirobe didn't swing his sword at Goku.
That's true.
Give me a big
He swung his sword at Symbol, which killed the guy in one hit.
What is his sword made of?
I don't know, it's able to go through Saiyan armor, which apparently Gohan, the legendary Super Saiyan 2, was able to break through it, and that's considered an accomplishment. Yajirobe just cuts through it.
Yajirobe. Oh, god damn it.
Master Roshi and his pupils were
Sword.
collecting the Dragon Balls in order to wish Piccolo off the world.
Was that really their plan?
To keep him from
So, oh yeah, Shenron
Okay,
can't-
that's a very poor way of phrasing it. Master Roshi put Tien to sleep because he wanted, in case the plan didn't work, someone else to be alive to be able to stop Piccolo.
Yeah.
Not to stop him from getting ahead. I'm gonna find those Dragon Balls first! But why?
Why
Even Chaozu
did
was killed,
Yajirobe... Oh, wasn't there a
trying to
crack in
stop
the...
Piccolo from
Oh yeah, I
making his
forgot
wish come
Chaozu
true.
died.
Master Roshi missed the Mafubai, is, one of the most powerful techniques. Chaozu went to try and, stop Piccolo from making his wish by wishing to the dragon. King Piccolo shot Chaozu almost immediately. It was like, can't believe it. I almost died.
To Chaozu of all people! You thought Chaozu would have, I don't know, used his psychic powers.
The reason Tien didn't just use the Mafuba on Piccolo, which he did master, was because the rice
Cooker was
cracked.
Why didn't Chaozu just use his telepathy to talk to Shenron? Can you do that?
Maybe.
Because Shenron's kind of rude. How does a mute person ask for a
That'd be
wish?
an interesting way to end the King Piccolo thing. Chaozu beats King Piccolo by just wishing him dead.
With psychic powers. Like, how does a mute person use the Dragon Balls?
Maybe Shenron understands sign language. Well, maybe Shenron won't grant it to him. After all, Purunga doesn't accept anyone who can't speak Mekian. If you can't speak Mekian, he's not going to grant anyone's wish.
The dragons are
Which is
kind
why,
of
because
racist, aren't
Frieza
they?
got to Purunga, made his wish. Purunga didn't understand him, so he just made Dende's wish, because Dende spoke to him in Mekian.
And then Frieza shot Dende, didn't
No,
he?
Dende was teleport. The wish was to teleport everyone aside from Goku and Frieza off the planet. So Dende and Frieza shot at Dende the moment Dende was teleported off, and Dende goes, "Bleh."
I want the powers I had before.
Why don't you ask your dragon to do that?
I have a dragon. You're from space. I'm from space.
Did you forget? You're an alien. I thought I was a demon. A what?
You're actually a slug person. Oh, that's a little less exciting than alien. I
How
know,
do
right?
Namekian's age anyway? I don't understand it. Yes, you got rid of my wrinkles.
It's back.
You have to prove that Shenron is... Why didn't Shenron just leave?
Also, specific age. What if he wished him so he was just a kid again?
Yeah.
And so Tien walked up to the crying baby
Stood
Piccolo
on
and
him.
stood on him.
Why did Shenron just sit there and let him shoot him?
You mean the thing you just spoiled for people here?
I don't care.
I mean, of course, again,
That did not...
yeah, Shenron is surprisingly easy to kill.
Yeah. Ah, my balls. Nice and hard.
That was not the location you were at, but okay.
Yeah, no, like, why didn't Shenron just teleport away? He does it almost immediately every time someone else makes
This
a
time he
wish.
decided, hey, you want to chat? You kind of look like God, you know?
You remind me a lot of God. What?
Wait, God's not on Earth. You're Satan.
He's not really God. There's like 10 different gods.
The world with an iron fist.
We need to think of a bigger situation. Have God involved. We already did. Have God's God involved. We already did. God's God.
Yajirobe's katana.
We already did. Okay, fine. God's God.
Yajirobe's katana has its own entry in the DragonBallFandom.com.
As it should.
It's got like, it's listed its debut
Yeah.
times.
King Piccolo took over the planet and decided to legalize crime.
Occupying the king's castle.
Debut.
Piccolo has become ruler of
Users
the world.
Yajirobe, future Yajirobe.
Meanwhile,
Class!
Goku climbs
Sword.
Tower for
Don't know
But
what I was
Korin says
expecting,
there's
really.
nothing left to teach him. Realizing Master Roshi is dead, Goku decides to risk his life and face Piccolo all
Yeah, it
by
can
himself.
cut through concrete.
Korin, seeing Goku's resolve, reveals to him the Ultra Divine Water.
Now, in Dragon Ball Advance Adventure, they actually used the anime filler of actually exploring in Korin's tower to get the Ultra Divine Water. Also,
Yeah.
this was sadly the first time they actually did do this cop-out thing. Like, all the other stuff was actually proper training and such, and here it's like, yeah, okay, drink this magic potion.
Drink juice.
Yajirobe managed to have a small sliver of it and survived.
So does that mean Yajirobe got a power boost?
Probably.
Why didn't they send Yajirobe against Demon King Piccolo?
I mean, to be... yeah.
What
Also, you
weird
know,
visual effects.
again, it feels like if Dragon Ball Z didn't exist, they'd have focused more again on the Great Ape stuff. Because it felt like here they were actually hinting at maybe, you know, Goku using the power of the Great Ape. Maybe even... it would actually been really cool if he just, you know, controlled the Great Ape at that point.
Yeah.
I mean, again, the Goku vs. King Piccolo fight was amazing.
Power. So much power going through my body.
Um.
I'm a different person now. It feels so strange.
And no visual change. Wouldn't it have been funny if this was where Akira Toriyama came up with Super Saiyan because he was tired of drawing all black hair?
It would have been
I'm
hilarious.
overflowing with power, but my heart feels so calm.
I mean, I feel it kind of makes sense. But then again, Super Saiyan's power boost is a bit ridiculous. I mean, 10 times power... no, 50 times power, I believe it was.
Yeah, but power levels just went out of control.
Even Yajirobe comments, really? You sure don't look any different.
But we have a bit of a problem.
Also, Yajirobe was able to shrug off some of the water.
Yeah.
Someone named
Yet
Tien
again.
is trying to fight Piccolo by himself.
How does Korin know?
I think that orb allows Korin to see stuff around the world.
That's a bit weird.
He's in
I
a
mean, to be
very
fair,
bad
Fortune
state
Teller
of
can do the
affairs.
same.
It's true.
I feel an evil
All
spirit
because he has a
in here.
broken rice cooker. What?
Piccolo is that way.
All your friends are dead, by the way.
Except Yamcha!
Oh yeah, Yamcha never died.
No, he had a broken leg, so he couldn't fight. Because Tien broke it.
How did, like, he not get... like, the demons were meant to hunt down the martial artists.
Well, Yamcha did fight Tambourine in the filler,
Yeah.
which he actually did really well.
Feel that?
other than the broken leg.
But then
thing.
Tambourine was called away to go find out what happened to Symbol.
Ah,
Because
okay.
Symbol suddenly died.
Go defeat him.
Yajirobe.
I think I can do it this time.
I think I'm willing to bet on that myself.
So, okay,
Good luck.
quick question here.
Yes,
What do you,
sorry.
when you have this game,
You
Dead or
Dead or
School.
School,
I'm
what do
coming,
you
Tien.
think of it? Tell me what you expect it to be like.
What, just from the cover?
And the box art, and the box art in general, and the name.
Tits. It just looks like...
What's your expectations?
It looks like one of those borderline porn mobile games.
Oh, it was just a cutscene.
Alright, let's get started.
I guess we're in the finale here.
Apparently it's a hack and slash action RPG. Do you not know what that means? But it looks kind of like 2D Devil May Cry. You can have a minigun? Is that a minigun?
Oh, and here is drum.
Oh yeah, drum. Sorry, I forgot you because piano is clearly more significant.
So what would you expect of it to play it then?
I'll rip your heart
But
out.
honestly, it does actually just look like a hentai game. But yeah, no, 2D Devil May Cry.
Because I gotta tell you now,
It's the Dark Souls!
this game is disturbingly good.
Yeah, it looks good.
It's got good style, it keeps up throughout,
Oh, is that like a Metroidvania?
a lot of cool gameplay elements.
What a surprise.
It's Metroidvania, but quite linear, but then again, I'm still on the first stage. I think there may be 18 in total.
Okay.
But like, for instance, I
Also,
got given a side quest to find some keys to eat an ice cream.
Is that supposed to be the girl on the front cover?
Yeah.
Because it's not.
Is her portrait there does look differently in those shots, but she actually does look like that on the front cover in the game.
Yeah, no, she's got a different breast size.
That's just the angle.
No, it's really not.
You'll see that change quite a bit from the angles.
They're, It's not the same size.
Again, it does
David.
feel like they were designing a hentai game at first and decided not to.
Like, look, it's strain. The buttons are straining here, and
The
like
PC release of that game
you can tell that
has a quarter of the screen to the left-hand side just of
dedicated.
her.
Yeah.
So you can see as her her clothing gets torn off. But it's weird because it doesn't get torn off that much.
Yeah, but there's mods for that. That's why the PC version gives you the bigger image.
What is this bull? We were pretty much evenly matched before. I got a drink which made me much stronger.
Yeah,
Now
don't
you'll-
worry, we'd have both got our ass handed to us by Yajirobe.
Now you'll never catch up to me. You'll
Who's
forever-
Yajirobe? A fat guy I met in the forest.
A fat guy with a sword. He's stronger than us. He just goes around eating people.
Like, actually eating people. I think he's a criminal. He should probably
He does
be
no
arrested.
training at all, and he climbed Current Tower with me on his back.
Oh no, am I gonna have to fight Piccolo again?
Defeat me.
Unless you can beat him in like 4 minutes, but we're gonna have the end cutscenes as well.
But I'm powered up now.
Yes, same.
Same goes for me too.
But yeah, Dead of School is surprisingly good.
It looks like it would
I
be
don't
good.
have time for this.
like
You will
like
die in 5
it
seconds.
feels so oddly smooth. Like controls, it doesn't. It feels really good to play. There is translation issues. The and such are either missing in certain lines or they're just placed where they shouldn't be.
I just want to point out.
Kind of like Digimon Cyber Sleuth translation.
Yeah. I just want to point something out, right? We started off this playthrough with like the second episode talking about mechaphilia, and you complained, being like, you laughed, but also were like, this is supposed to be a child-friendly game. Let's not go too R-rated. And now we're talking about Dead or School.
Okay,
Which-
to be fair,
I'll
Like,
put
the
like the artwork and some screenshots.
the third
from this-
episode of Dragon Ball had Bulma flashing to an old man
Demon King Piccolo.
While she was
whilst she didn't have any knickers on
And
because
she
Goku
was,
had
like,
taken them off at the
a
time.
young teenager.
16.
Yeah.
I'll rip you to pieces. You'll
Man, I've enjoyed my episode here where I just sit through cutscenes.
Talk about borderline porn game.
But yeah, it
At least he didn't just. I was kind of expecting him to open up with the stare. Is our final episode just going to be a cutscene?
apparently.
I don't know how
Well,
long.
we're gonna have to. I'll stop halfway through, probably.
This is going to be a train wreck. It's 18 minutes.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, pierces shield. Oh, he's upgraded that. Oh, that was weird.
I'll crush you.
Is that dodgeable?
Oh, what?
No. How do you dodge that? Right, well, yeah, I don't think we're winning this because he cheats.
Yeah, let's start from the beginning.
Cool. I guess I'm fighting Piccolo again.
Yeah, it does seem that way.
God, just can I hang myself with the Wii remote and then chuck?
I'm glad I got in so much game time here.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dead of School, really good. Characters are really charming, both in their dialogue and such.
Yes.
They
Charming.
gameplay's really good. I've currently stopped for a bit because I ended up getting too many weapons and I can't decide which ones to keep.
Ah, okay.
Because I did this quest where, I did that quest where I find the dead guy.
Yeah.
And suddenly I got the guy as, well, I don't need these weapons. We were going to share them together, but you can have my share now.
Because he's dead.
Because he's dead, yeah. And so you just get a bunch of weapons. It's like, I can't decide which ones to go through. I did a thing where I fought against a rare enemy who almost killed me, but I did spend the time just firing bazooka shots at him from a distance. But then I ended up messing up the weapon because it was a bazooka that gave me life increase.
Okay.
But I modified it, saying, then I'll get even more life increase. Change it to reload speed when upgrading it. I sold that bazooka.
Oof.
the legendary bazooka. It's like, flip. Got myself a rare drop, scrapped it, got some change.
To be fair, reload speed isn't bad.
And it's been a lot of fun so far. So surprising again how good it feels to play. You know, just the controls just work.
Moral of the story is, kids, porn games have better gameplay than those games.
For some reason, it's a thing with me in the Switch. This is easily one of my favourite games on the Switch so far, just off this small bit so far.
Yes.
Along with the likes
you
of
realise when you say that, I'm just going to put the cover art up.
Along with the likes of Galgun 2,
Zoom in on the
SMK
files.
Heroines, Knights of Azure. What's with this Switch? Like, the Nintendo lineup's gone sort of
somehow I've
lacking.
been
It's
playing
suddenly...
more. To be fair,
These games have been the...
I can't really say anything, because I've got a game queued on my Steam wishlist, which is being made by a group of porn animators. But the gameplay looks fun. I like space.
That's the reason. You
Space.
like space.
2 large containers of space.
In any case, cheer everyone!
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe for more of...
Yeah, that's
I
good.
don't even really
Beautiful
know.
health.
But yeah, bye.